Hi, hello, you beautiful souls. Thank you for joining me today. Carmen Delport here. Today I want to talk about the last 2 weeks. We've had a huge increase in solar flares and a lot more activity, light codes coming into the earth, but specifically with the sun being so active. We've had X-class, C-class, all the kinds of flares you can get, and it's been on a scale like never before. We've even had warnings about it. We've had radio blackouts. We've had extreme weather all over the world, and we are really in a time of the ascension journey is now increasing at one hell of a speed. Now, what does that mean? And does it matter? Yes, it definitely does matter. That's why we are all here so interested in this. So these beautiful light codes that's coming in, and the energies that's coming in. If you look at the Schumann resonance, that is the last 24 hours. It's gone completely mental. Okay, and it's done that a couple of times over the last 2 weeks. You can also have a look at the space weather cams. There's a lot of activity. There is some unexplained lights, beams of light in our universe, and there's a lot of unexplained activity that NASA and the like trying to explain. But no one really knows. Everybody's guessing because this has never been experienced before. This has never been recorded before. We've never had this technology before, and we know that where we are now as a planet, moving through the photon belt, there's a lot of activity happening in the photon belt as well. And then with these amazing energies coming from the sun, we feel it immediately. When you're highly sensitive, you feel it immediately when there's a coronal hole, when there's a solar flare erupting. The geomagnetic storms have a huge impact on us physically as well. So I will talk about the various things. I'm going to talk about what's happening globally with everyone, those that are awake and those that are not awake. I'm going to talk about what's happening to us on a spiritual level, on a physical level, and how it works, basically. Okay, so first of all, I'm going to talk about what's happening with those that are not awake, or those that are not aware, that's not in the spiritual awareness. So those that are completely oblivion to what's happening and that's not doing any spiritual work, these energies are waking them up. Okay, how are these energies waking them up? What it's doing, it is bringing up inside of us. It is really triggering us. So it's bringing up our traumas, our unresolved traumas, whatever we've been suppressing. Okay, is really bringing that up for us. We can't look at it anymore, and there is events happening in your life. If you are completely oblivious, there's events happening that is triggering you, as in triggering your memories from this lifetime. But the memories that are being triggered is also memories from past lifetimes and ancestrally. Also, there will be things happening in your world that will really ignite the questioning. The questioning, like, is this really true? That doesn't make any sense. So that's what's happening. Okay, now when that's happening to someone that's completely unaware, they've got two choices. They can either get help, and because we've all been there, we were all at that stage of waking up at some point. Okay, and it's probably gone into the dark night of the soul, and has done a lot of work on ourselves with the help of healers, coaches, whatever, because none of us can do this by ourselves. Okay, none of us can. So you've got a choice when you are there and you're waking up. You hopefully have someone that you know that you can talk to and that can give you some guidance on who to see, what to look at, maybe line you up with some healers and coaches. That's your one option. Your other option is to bury it, really put the clampers on, no, and become really thick-skinned and become really aggro and aggressive. And yeah, so what I am observing is that people are a lot friendlier now, people are a lot gentler now, and then you really see those that are not open to any of this. They just stand out like a sore thumb, you know, like completely unaware. Now, if you're in a city where there's a lot of people, you probably will feel the energies. You will feel the energies of the people that are starting to open up to it. I've had some really interesting conversations lately with people that I wouldn't have thought was awake and aware and spiritual, that has really been triggered and has come on board and just really hungry to talk about it. So that's happening. So really be open to having these conversations with people that you never thought would have been open to any of this at all. Okay, allow people to be where they are. Or, you know, we really have to send everyone so much love and support in this time, because not only are we going through these emotional changes, we're going through the physical changes as well. Okay, so the physical changes we have is the nervous system is becoming really active. Okay, and you can have blurred vision, you can be really thirsty as your body needs more water to move these energies through. Headaches, blurred vision, body aches and pains, especially the neck, shoulder, back pain is really happening. Upset stomach, and there's a reason for that. I'll come to that in a moment. The upset stomach, the extreme tiredness, fatigue. You can yo-yo between being full of energy, full of life, and then all of a sudden, boom, flat. You just need to stop, like everything's becoming heavy and you need to slow down. And so to just be wherever you are. You can be feeling nauseous, you can be feeling hot flushes, like really hot or really cold. You can feel short of breath, you can feel heart palpitations. There's so many of these that's happening, and the ear ringing, the ear pain as well. You might be hearing sounds like almost kind of like musical sounds. Okay, that's the frequencies that's really coming in as your system is upgrading. And you can also feel this beautiful bliss energy, this joy, this love, this floaty energy, this magical world energy that's just beautiful to be in. So, you know, there is no right and no wrong. You can zigzag between all of them. We never know, you know, what's going to happen. So sleep can be a problem as well. You can be feeling that you can't, especially this week. Sleep has been really weird this week, like really awake during the night as your body is absorbing all of this. And so what I want to talk about as well is the increase in depression and anxiety. Now there's of course two different reasons for that completely. The anxiety is because of all this beautiful light codes we are absorbing. Our body is changing, our physical body is changing, and it can be a shock for the body. The body's going like, what am I supposed to do? And you can feel, like I say, these aches and these pains and all these weird feelings. So you then become anxious because what is wrong, okay? Or you become anxious because you need to work, you need to get this done, you need to get that done, you're feeling like this, and what's wrong with me, what's going on, or I can't sleep, so I can't get my, you know, whatever. You can become anxious. That is the one side of it, okay? Now, what these energies are doing for us, us that is awake and aware, for everyone, different levels, it is really bringing up our unresolved traumas. Okay, so that's also why there's an increase in anxiety and depression, is because this is now for everyone, because these unresolved pains and traumas is coming up. It can make us depressed, it can make us anxious, because we don't understand it and we don't know what to do about it. Okay, so really be kind to yourself and know that these energies now, it is really helping us to go forward, to lighten ourselves from the negative programming, the traumas, the pains, and I'm seeing these hooks, and I'm going to talk about in a minute, the hooks. So it's important to allow this to happen and to know that it is happening, okay? Because now energetically, we have come through a karmic cycle that we are ending, okay? Now with these energies now, they bring up, so we can end this karmic cycle, we can end these limiting beliefs, this programming. But if you are not aware of what is coming up, what it is, and you don't heal it as in work on it, change it, shift it, okay, then it will still be in you. It's not just going to leave by itself, okay? So it's bringing it up for us to observe, right? So what I want to talk about, very important, is the stomach, okay? So the stomach, as we know, is a sacral plexus. The stomach area is a sacral plexus, which is your relationships and creativity and sexuality, okay? These energies now coming from the sun and coming from the galactics, because the galactics are also very busy. We even have galactic teams here now that's never been here before to support us now, okay? And sacral plexus. So the sacral plexus is really being activated to really, so we can really shift out of the old relationship themes that no longer serves us, but also so that we can create the world we so desire, okay? This world, this beautiful world we live in, to make it a better, beautiful place, okay? It's also working, so what is happening with the sacral plexus is, so you can be bloated, stomach issues, all that sacral energies, okay? So what I am seeing in my clients and what I'm hearing from them is, of course, the upset stomachs, but also this new insight in who they truly are, okay? Of course, we've been doing the work, but these energies are really helping us to make that step into taking your power back over your relationships, over your sexuality, over the love for yourself and your creativity, what you're creating in this world. Now, in the sacral plexus, is a space down here where there is quite a few hooks and spirals and implants to prevent us from being creative, to prevent us from having beautiful, fulfilled relationships, or to prevent us from moving forward and creating the world we so desire, okay? So these energies are helping to bring it out. It's helping to shift that out of us, and that can be why the stomach is so upset, as all of that is literally flushing out of the system. Okay, so really it's important to know what's going on so you can reflect on these things and how it's influencing you at the moment. So our physical body is changing. As we know, we are becoming more light, less dense. So you can physically be changing. Your face can be changing. Your shape can be changing. all those things are happening, and many are talking about how they are, how their bodies are changing, literally how your shape is changing for out of the blue for whatever reason, not because you're exercising differently or anything like that. So we are literally in this transformational period of transforming our consciousness, our collective consciousness, but also our individual consciousness, our awareness of ourselves, okay? And we are, and as we are becoming more light, and as we're becoming more intuitive and more sensitive and more empathetic, we are now activating our spiritual gifts, our telepathic gifts, our past life gifts, our ancestral gifts, okay? So allow that to happen. So you might be walking along and all of a sudden you are aware that you can feel someone else's emotions, or you can see the world differently. You just see differently, you know, when the colors can look differently. You can just see the world differently. You can just see animals coming towards you and coming to talk to you, or you can communicate with animals all of a sudden, or you can telepathically communicate with people, or your third eye just becomes so open that, you know, we all have different abilities and they are beautiful, and we are literally now receiving more of that. With these energies, we're also receiving DNA activations, and also we've got they're showing me we've got these new DNA strands coming available. We've got new DNA strands coming available to us, and that's also why the tiredness is happening. That's also why we can feel no appetite and then maybe be absolutely ravenously hungry out of the blue for no reason. So all these things are happening. So what I want to say is to you to be really kind to yourself, and now is a very good time. If you are being triggered and you are feeling things coming up that you don't know what to do with, it's a very good idea to get the help so that you can transition, okay? Because this is the new earth happening, right? And we're going to have an increase of these energies now, these very active spots on the sun, these increasing energies in solar and geomagnetic storms. And yeah, they're showing me Gaia, the earth, is also being upgraded as things are shifting around. There's going to be increase of this running up to the 12th of December, 12/12, okay? And then of course the 12/21, the 21st of December. So we will have an increase of these beautiful energies until the 21st of December. So this is your time to really step up and become the person you so want to be, to heal and release the past lives that's coming up now, the ancestral healing that's really knocking strongly now, and then of course the inner child, the shadow work, okay? I am here for you. Send me a DM, send me a message, an email, let's have a chat, a free call, how I can help you to move through this and to live a life of ease, joy and bliss, okay? And what is happening, the old is crumbling. The old world as we know it is crumbling. We know that, and that's also why there's a huge increase in depression and anxiety in this world, is because the old as we've known it for a very long time is crumbling to make room for the new to be created, okay? So I will really advise you to watch less news and to really focus on your own vibration, the energy that you bring into this world, the energy that you're sending out, because whatever energy we are bringing in and sharing, it's going to impact on the collective, okay? And every single person we're interacting with, we are supporting them, not just ourselves, but them as well. And I know the last few months, this year has been extremely difficult, and and we kept feeling our vibrations being pulled down, and then we've got these mega energies, and you're just like, what the hell, this now as well. But know that we are at the end of this year. We've shifted through that. So many have gone through that now. We're coming out of it as we're coming through this beautiful healing that we've been doing, this releasing. So really look at how you can go forward, creating and being your beautiful, true, authentic self. Like I say, I'm here to help you. Let's book a free call and see how I can help you forward. Look at my website, carmendelport.com, to see, get an idea of the different programs that I have. This is also a very good time to connect with your galactic families, your star families. I can help you with that. And of course, my what I do with my clients is connect you with your beautiful soul. And so I hope you find this help you. And just remember, I'm just looking at anything that I've missed. There is no right, there is no wrong. This is happening to and for absolutely everyone, okay? And it's very important to drink lots of filtered water. It's very important to ground, okay? How do you ground? Bare feet in nature. If you can, in water, go for a swim. Like I did today, it's amazing. Have a salt bath, hug a tree, listen to nature sounds. Essential oils help, and of course beautiful crystals. Get your crystals out in the sun to help you through these times, okay? So I hope you find this helpful. I'm sending you so much love in this beautiful magical world that we are in. Thank you for being here. If you like this, please like, share, subscribe and comment. Thank you.